All right, well that seems to work. Let's get this video underway. I had an idea how I wanted to do this. I was going to use double-sided tape, and I looked on YouTube to see what other people had done. I'm going to link 2 videos down below that are good, short videos that get to the point. I have this left over from when the shop was built. There's just enough to do 1 strip across both doors. It's white on one side, silver on the other side. I bought some more so I could finish the job. It's silver on both sides, so this is going to get put on backwards. So put your complaints about it being put on backwards in the comment section below. What I'm going to do is blow the door down with some compressed air, clean it off with some Zep cleaner. I'm going to use this spray adhesive. My plan is to leave the ends a little bit long and then trim it perfectly once it's on the door. Man, it's hot up there, and that doesn't seem to be working very well as far as knocking that dust off. Let's try something different. Oh yeah, much better. This is dust from cutting and grinding metal and various other things. Perhaps a dust mask would be a good idea. Well, it's not exactly a full respirator, but it'll help. Check out the channel. Check out the playlist. Lots of videos on all kinds of different things. Woohoo! Still got to do another door after this. So this is the plan. I went to Lowe's, they didn't have any of this left at all. Home Depot had 1 roll, 4 feet wide, just enough to finish this job. So we have that. My plan is to raise this up 1/2 of it at a time with it taped and clamped on the other half, and start with the spray and go 1/2 and then do the other half going the other way. That way I won't end up with wrinkles in the middle, I hope. I'm gonna see how that works. I'm going to have to kind of start at the top because that's where my alignment mark is at. They say the secret to doing stuff like this is reading the instructions. Well, here goes nothing. All right, I'm going to spray at an angle because all I need it on is the top of these ridges. Well, from the time I started spraying until now, it's probably been just about long enough. Now with my super razor sharp knife, well, it stayed stuck at the halfway point. It didn't just fall off, so I guess that's a good sign. All right, I'm going to cut the camera off. This is just going to be a repeat of that side, just spraying it the same way. What I'm going to do is cut this with a knife straight in, just like I did on the other end. What the heck? It's do or die time. Let's see if it'll go up. Well, it went up and came back down one time. Well, I got it up there. Wasn't easy. It'd be a lot easier if you had 2 ladders and a helper. How many feet of this material do you think they run before they have to put a seam in it? And check this seam out. It's made with tape. So I can either tape that edge down myself, or I can flip it over and have their tape showing. Or just let the seam stick out. Oh, and while we're on the subject of seams, check this out. This bottom sheet has a seam that runs all the way across it. If I had noticed it, I would have turned this over, put it facing down or something like that, but probably be able to just run a piece of tape across the door and hold that down. Won't be a problem. I think I'm going to try something a little different this time. I'm going to tack it down from here to about here, and then I'm going to cut this off even so that it's not laying against the door and I don't have to drag a knife across the door. I can cut it off even with the scissors if it doesn't have this adhesive spray all over it. And then I'll finish sticking this down. I'll rejoin you when I'm ready to cut that, because it's just going to be a lot more spraying. And I'm just holding it up in the center right there with a couple pieces of duct tape. Hopefully it doesn't fall down. My plan to glue most of the material down and just leave this outer edge loose so that I could cut it with the scissors worked rather well. So that's the way I did the whole other door. All right, one door done, and of course we all want to know, does it go up, does it go down? I left a clamp up there. Seems to work just as well as it did without it on there. All the way up, all the way down. The door works. That should help it keep a little bit cooler. I don't know if you can tell with the camera as far back as it is, but it got a little sloppy and missed when I was spraying the top sheet and got some on the lower sheet, but it's a garage door. I think it'll work. Right now the Weather Channel says it's only 90 degrees outside, and I can stand this far away from the door and really feel the heat off it. I mean, I can tell it's warm way back here, but standing here, it feels like I'm standing next to an oven. So putting some insulation on that's gotta help. It better. This better not be a waste of time. I've set up a bit of a radiant heat test. Got 2 pieces of cardboard, not quite 3 feet away from the door. We'll see what the temperature is of those 2 sheets of cardboard. Temperature outside, according to the Weather Channel, 87 degrees. Temperature right there on the side of that car, 81, 82, 83. Now let's see what the temperature of this cardboard is by the insulated door. Looking at 84. Now we will walk over here and see what the temperature of this cardboard is by the uninsulated door. 92. Well, that does make a bit of a difference. Figure that whole column of air is that warm and it's just circulating around the shop. It's 9 a.m., 82 degrees outside. Sun has just started shining on the doors. 84. 99. Well, I'm kind of surprised how well that actually worked. Worked a lot better than I thought it would. Well, now that it's cooler at this end of the shop, I guess it's time to get back to working on some of my other projects. Remember, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching.